Hello everyone, welcome to RGBlink YouTube channel. This is a new episode of Mini ISO 101. Okay. In this videos, we're not gonna talk about new functions or features or doing any tutorials on how to operate your Mini ISO. Okay. Instead, we're gonna read some comments from our followers and from our users. Okay. So you see, we have done over 20 videos on Mini ISO 101, and also there's great numbers of review videos on Mini ISO also on YouTube. Okay, so we're getting a lot of feedback, comments, and you shared some your thoughts and suggestions. Okay, so most of them are great. I can tell you are loving it, and you saw this is great units with great potentials and for your streamings, and provides great functionality with affordable budgets. Okay. However, of course, there are some comments that raised some concerns, questions, and we want to read some of them and. In these videos, of course, and the following couple of videos, and we're gonna talk about those comments and to clear any misunderstanding or just explain and talk about concerns. Okay, so let's moving on to our first comments. This comment is about input selections and input channels on Mini ISO. Okay. So the comment goes, HDMI, SDI ports are shared, one or the other. Okay, SDI, HDMI inputs cannot be used simultaneously. Okay, so this is actually a great question or great comments. And you might be having doubts about what is really 10 channels about Mini ISO. Okay. So the Mini ISO has 5 input channels, 1 to 4 HDMI and the SDI. Each channel you can choose to be HDMI or SDI, and the channel 5 you can choose it to be NDI or UVC camera or media player. Okay, so you might think, okay, I cannot use HDMI and SDI at the same time, so I might as well not connecting them at the same time. And I have posted a video, I think, just a month ago to explain you, to demo and to show you how to use Cloud and to operate all 10 channels at the same time. And you can see the switching between in each channel between SDI and HDMI are seamlessly. Okay, and so it allows you to actually take full advantage of these units to use all channels at the same time. Okay, so let me do a little bit. So let's see. Okay, so on Tile Clouds, when you're connecting the Mini ISO to your Tile Clouds, you'll see right here, there's 10 selection buttons for the 10 channels. Okay, you can connect it to. So for each channels, you can switch in between HDMI or SDI and between NDI and UVC for 5th channel. Okay, the switching will be seamlessly. Okay, so you can connect for each channel. You can connect both HDMI and SDI. Okay, and the switching between them during your switchings on Tile Clouds, it will have a real-time reaction on the devices when you're doing control on the Tile Clouds. Okay, for detailed step-by-step and the results of the switching on Tile Clouds, check out my previous videos. Okay, and I'll post the link in the comment sections. You can quickly go to that videos to see. Okay. Then let's move on to the second comments. So the second comment is actually regarding the outputs. Okay, the comment goes, maximum output resolution is 1080p. not 4K streamings, and the maximum output is Full HD 60 Hertz. Yeah. So indeed, the outputs, the HDMI outputs and the recordings and the streamings of Mini ISO are all 1080p 60 maximum. Okay. In most of the cases, from our daily streamings or your professional or from professional studio streamings, 1080p is more than enough. Okay, that's what we see most commonly on YouTube, on different other platforms. Okay, however, of course, you want to bring the best content, the best high quality contents, videos to your viewers on streamings, which will require the 4K streamings. And we do provide alternative solutions for that. Let me introduce you the Mini Ultra. Okay, it's RGBlink Mini Ultra. This unit is end-to-end 4K streaming switcher. Okay, you got 4K inputs and you got 4K HDMI outputs as well as 4K recording, and most importantly 4K 60 streamings. Okay, so with this unit you can streaming to your designated 4K platforms. Okay, so Mini Ultra, okay, the ultimate solutions for 4K streaming. Okay, and moving on to the third comment today's, okay, it's about the fan, the Mini ISO fan. Okay, the comment goes, fan is very loud. Speeding settings may risk overheating. Okay, the speed settings here is referring to the fan speed setting on Mini ISO. Okay, so this comment is expressed concern about the first one is the fan noise, and as well as the overheating issues of Mini ISO. Okay, so I'm very glad to share the news on Mini ISO latest firmware it's about to release, and we have successfully reduced the heatings by 30%. Okay, the heat generating by 30% reduced. Okay, so by doing that, we are able to lower the fan speeds, which will tremendously reduce the fan noise, the noise caused by fans. So with the new firmware, the device is going to be cool and quiet. Okay, it will not cause any heating problem or noise problem during your streaming. Okay, so let's try it with my microphone. Okay, so my Mini ISO right here has been running for a couple hours, 1 hour, almost 2 hours, and its recording is on, the streaming is on, as well as connecting to multiple inputs, couple HDMI, 3 SDI, and the input 5 is at media player. And on to my tau cloud. Okay, you will see the device temperature right now is at 43 Celsius degrees, which is very nice, pretty cool. You won't feel any heat from units. And let's try to check out the noises if there's any noises introduced by the fan. Okay, so I'm gonna move the microphone close to the Mini ISO. So let's see. Okay, so basically, there's no any noises from the fans. Pretty nice. Okay, so check our latest firmwares for the huge updates regarding the heat generating and the fan noises. Okay, let's move on to the last comments of the today. The comment goes, NDI streaming requires additional license purchase. Okay, so this is a little bit misunderstanding of the NDI authorizations on Mini ISO. Okay, so NDI it's support on Mini ISO both for decoding and encoding, so NDI streaming, and it doesn't require any additional license purchase, subscription fees. You don't have to pay anything, just the devices itself. Okay, the only thing you need to do after you get your units is connect to the unit, the units to the internet, and log on to your TAO account. Okay, and then get your Mini ISO NDI function authorized. It's just a few steps. Okay. We do have a details videos on how to get your NDI functions enabled and authorized. Okay, so again, I'll post my videos on the comment below. You can see my means as right here is that the status states authorized, so the NDI function is enabled, and you can use it. Okay. So check out the NDI authorization videos, okay, for more details. So that's all for all the 4 comments we're gonna read today's, and I think it's great. We can read some comments and go through one by one and do some clarifications and some explanations on those questions or concerns raised by our users and the followers. Okay? So we can connect and get you to understand these units more. Okay? So we're gonna, of course, we're gonna read some more comments in following videos, and stay tuned at our channels and check out latest news about the Mini ISO and RGBlink products. Okay, thank you for watching today. Bye.